Everyone is talking about the comments made by the Moniepoint CEO, but I feel like the whole conversation is missing the real issue. Stick with me. Let's dissect this together. So the Moniepoint CEO said a few weeks back that he has over 500 open job roles in his company, but he's been struggling to find Nigerians with the right skill set to fit into those roles. So as you can imagine, that's sparked quite the conversation on the internet, and there are two sides of the divide here. One side of the divide, mostly employers, support his point of view. They agree that we do not have the right skill set in Nigeria to fill expert roles, specialized roles. We're struggling with the younger set of talents that is available to fill those roles because they don't quite come competent enough to fit into those roles. And then we have the employees, the talent pool, who are saying, no, we disagree. It is not that we don't have the right competencies. It is that employers are unwilling to pay premium for the right level of expertise. They want to pay entry-level salary for expert-level skills. And so this conversation has been going on, and it's quite interesting. And so from a business consultant point of view, with an eagle eye, really, because part of our services is supporting employers with recruitment, staff structuring, performance management, business process engineering. We've seen both sides of the divide. We've seen the employer, we've seen the employee, and we can understand these two views, and they are valid in their own experiences. But from an eagle eye point of view, I think the issue is not quite whether the employer wants to pay premium or the employee has the right skill. It's right there in the middle. So here's what I think. So my view on this is that a lot of Nigerian businesses do not put in the right structure to support staff. And hear me out on this. So we have Nigerians in this same talent pool that has been described as incompetent, working 6 hours a day for foreign companies. They work remotely. And these Nigerians in this same talent pool are able to deliver what has been communicated to them as the expectation. Do you understand what I mean? And so this has happened in that client because this foreign company had taken the time to say, for your 6 hours a day be working for me, these are the expectations that we have of you. This is how you will be paid. This is what you will be paid for. This is the report you need to give. This is the feedback loop. All of that has been clearly communicated to this same young Nigerian in this talent pool that is seen to be incompetent, and they deliver. But when you come to most Nigerian companies, you'll be surprised that there are no such structures. Most companies don't even have job descriptions. They hire people, when they've done the interview, they just say, okay, welcome to the team. No onboarding system, no reporting line, no clear KPIs. You're not telling me what my key performance indicators are as a new employee. I don't know how you're going to measure me. So of course, I'm just going to come to work, clock in and clock out. There's no feedback loop, no feedback system. Nobody's checking in with this new employee to understand how they're fitted into the system, to see if they understand what their job requirements are. No clearly defined output. So we're paying people for presence. You're not quite paying them for their output. So of course, at the end of the month or over time, now appraisal comes, and then this person has not quite met the mark that you didn't communicate. So the question really isn't that, do we have the right skill set? Is regardless of the level you've hired an employee, do you have a structure in your company that supports that employee's potential, that molds it, that allows it, be the best that it can be, perform at its optimal level? That is the conversation we should be having. Do you see what I mean? Because when employees do not have clear, communicated expectations, they just do what they can do, really. So when we consult for our clients at Paranacol Services, especially regarding personnel management and human resource management, we tell them if you cannot afford ready-made talents, then you have to be ready to build your own talents. Okay, so and then building talents, we tell all of our clients, requires a structure. Building talent is not shouting or micromanaging people or telling them to use their initiative when, the assignment has not even been clearly defined. All right. So building talent requires processes. It requires clarity in communication. It requires, consequence management, performance management, role definition, clear definition of roles. All of that structure is what will help you build a formidable team. All right. And so we understand this crisis in business when it comes to people and building those structures around your people. And then this is what we help businesses do very seamlessly at Pearl & Co Services, because you can't just run a business with two good people. All your people need to be good. All your people need to be capable. All your people need to be up to par. And so if they need training, we're going to give them training. You have to train your staff, right? Okay, so in one hand, employees have to take personal development seriously, because you can't be looking for global opportunities with local level preparation. Just doesn't work that way, does it? So at Pearl & Co Services, we saw clearly this people challenge that a lot of businesses have. And that's why we created a service that speaks directly to this challenge. All right. So our clients, what we've done for them is help them become serious businesses, because serious businesses have systems. They have systems that tell its people what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and how success will be measured. So before you say to yourself, I can't find the right people, you need to ask yourself as a business owner, have I built a system that the right people can fit in perfectly? Have I built a system that can support the right talent adequately? Because the future of business is not just about hiring people, it's about creating a system that allows people to be effective. That's what we can help you do at Pearl & Co Services, so that you do not have to report that you have hundreds of open roles and you can't find the right talent. Let's help you build your talent pool today. Reach out to us. Have a nice day. Bye.